Hello and welcome to this new EDC tutorial. Today we'll be talking about multi-language user help. There are about 6,500 languages on Earth, and almost half of the world population only speaks one. This means that to reach a wider audience, you need to localize your software and the user help along with it. Thankfully, EDC makes creating multi-language user help quick and easy. With EDC, you can create user help in several languages in a single project. You can see the project in the configuration page. So, configuration. In the product management panel, you can see that every project has a default language. It's the master version. When you create user help in other languages, it's all based on this version. The various languages used are shown in the interface using flags. Here for English, we have the UK flag. Now let's go to Translation Management to see the other languages. And here we see our same list of products, this time with their translation languages. The product we'll use today is in English by default, and it's translated into French. We only use one translation language here, but you can add as many as you want. Now let's go set up our French version. Here we can see warning icons because we have unconfirmed translations. By default, unconfirmed content is not publishable. In this panel, you can see the list of all languages used in the storehouse, and you can decide the labels for strategies and article types in each language. The labels are the translated names of your strategies and article types. They're used in the published user help, but not in the EDC interface. The editor always uses the original names. Once more, we see warning icons because the translated labels are not confirmed. To make the labels publishable, the product manager needs to check confirmed, which makes the icons disappear. You can do this at any time, but you run less risk of forgetting if you do it right at the start of the project. So now we save, and we're all set up and ready to go. Now that we're set up, we can start translating the master version of the user help into French. I just open the document I want to work on as usual. The master version of the document opens. You can see flags in the interface. They just remind you which language you're working in. The interface looks the same as usual, but multi-language projects do have a couple of small differences. So one is image management, and the other one is the translation panel. Here you can see all the languages that your user help exists in, and you can switch to translation mode with a double click. So now we're in translation mode. We can't add or remove articles or links, and we can't touch the life cycle just for quality control reasons. We can only do translation tasks, so that's writing and adding or removing images. So we just write the translation for each article. If there's an article you don't need to translate, you can click the arrow to automatically copy the source text. It just saves a few seconds. Now let's just finish filling this in. If you look really closely there, you'll see a typo, but let's just pretend it didn't happen. And done. We just need to add the image. In translation mode, you see the images used in the source, but you can also use localized images that are not available when you're not translating. Let's just plop that in. Like in the translation management window, we have warning icons that tell us the translation is not complete. Each translation language has a progress bar. It fills up during proofreading when the translation is complete. If you need more room to work, you can hide the original version. So once the review process is finished, you check each article as complete and save, and the progress bar fills up. So let's just complete the rest. And you can see the warning icons are gone, which means we are ready to publish. Publication. The process is the same as for projects that only use one language, but with just one extra step. So here you select which language to publish. By default, unconfirmed content is not published. Here you can decide to force the publication of content that's not marked confirmed. If you have articles where the translation field is empty, EDC automatically fills them in using the master version, just so you don't have any weird gaps. The user help is exported as a zip file, as usual, with a slightly different architecture. Your files are sorted by language with one folder per language, and then you can plug the help into your application using your regular connector. Now we're in our application. Let's see how the user help adapts. So when the application is in English, the user help is also in English. You can see the same document we used earlier. But if I switch to French, the user help is switched too. You can see the labels were translated, the title and the description, and you can also see that the link to another document is preserved. With EDC, managing user help in several languages is quick and easy. Writing and translating are in the same project, making management simpler. Custom validation in translation mode guarantees quality results. Translators work directly in the editor. You don't need to export the contents or invest in costly CAT tools. With just one publication step, all versions of your user help become available in your application. Thank you for watching, and see you next time for a new EDC tutorial.